I realize that it's been almost a month since I've done a video on any of my vinyl finds, but the reason is for a lot of that time, I really wasn't going out and looking at vinyl as much, and, you know, in the past 4 or 5 months, that's changed, but I didn't really have a respectable enough block of vinyl to do any video of note on the subject, but I decided to pick these 8, and because there aren't quite as many this time as I usually have, because I have vinyl in about 7 or 8 different places, as long-time music lovers and vinyl collectors tend to have all over the house, so anyway, this is what I've accumulated within the last 10 months, and I put them all in order of years so they make some chronological sense, and the first 2 that you're going to see here are actually first pressings. I went to RYM, Rate Your Music, and they give the serial number of each album and how to identify them, so these are first pressings. The first one is, I don't know if you can see it, maybe in the sunlight there, it's a glossy cover. I love the image of the bird in the sky, like the hawk or the whatever image for this album by the Rascals, C, from 1969. The cover is glossy. There's the back of the album. The Rascals, formerly Young Rascals there. Typical Atlantic Records label for that particular time, so I'm not going to open up the album or anything. To Whom It May Concern. I got this album by the Bee Gees only a few days ago at a place called Dr. Records, which is where I frequent and get most of my vinyl, and I go to the 199 bins because, as I've said over and over again, history has taught me that you find all the interesting stuff in the 199 bins, whatever genre it is. And now this album is a great gatefold. I'll open it up for you and show you what it looks like. Take a little track there. Really nice gatefold in the inside of it. There's the back cover. Again, a first printing on Atco. This is a first pressing, actually, too, but it is a first German pressing of the Bee Gees' next album, Life in a Tin Can. You can see Barry, Robin, and Maurice in the middle here. This actually is tapered a little bit and opens up slightly, but you can't take that out, I don't think. And there's the back of that album. There's another gatefold in here. Very elaborate. I may take the vinyl out on this one because, to show you, see it's got the Gemma made in Germany on it. So that's a German import. Melissa Manchester, Mathematics. This album was produced by Quincy Jones with the Quincy Jones Westlake Studio crew, who did all the Michael Jackson stuff. It has the original label on it, contains the hits, Mathematics, Energy, All Tied Up, Victims of the Modern Heart. There's the back of that album from 1985 on MCA. Peter Allen. This guy was a somewhat more Latin jazz-tinged version of Elton John. He passed away during the 90s. He had a pretty well-known hit on this album from 1976, taught by experts on A&M, called I Go to Rio. I'm sure a lot of you know that well. There's actually a music video on YouTube that he did to that. I don't know if it's still there that you can see. Tim Curry, Rocky Horror Picture Show. I first saw him in a science fiction series called Earth 2. You know who Tim Curry is. And I found out that he had a music career, which didn't really surprise me, hearing him in Rocky Horror when I saw it. This album is Fearless from 1979, again on the A&M label. And we end the album again, list again with, actually we don't end it, sorry. We almost end it with Peter Allen's Bicoastal. I wanted to thank my friend Henry Cooper for recommending this album to me. First Peter Allen I ever really heard. From 1980 on A&M. Has the original lyric guide, as you can see. Great West Coast stuff. Squeeze, Così fan tutti frutti. Their 1985 release. I love that tinted black and white cover. There's Squeeze on the back. This album is not that easy to find on CD, actually, so I get it on vinyl. There's the lyric guide with some memorabilia and lyrics. So that's what we have. Those are our 8 albums from my vinyl collection that I'm doing. I hope it'll be a little more sooner when I do my next one, but that's what I've got for now. So keep enjoying your music, and if you're in an area that has a lot of snow in the winter, bundle up, turn on your turntable, and just get absorbed by the sounds. You know, music can create imaginary images of flowers and summer or whatever you want in your head. So if you have SAD, you know, seasonal affective disorder, which I've dealt with to some degree. I haven't been officially diagnosed, but I have a good idea that I have, you know, winter depression. You know, music may be able to help you a little bit, you know. And so keep listening to your music, and I'll see you next time.